In a kingdom where love was once pure, a heartbroken princess finds herself trapped in her own sorrow. Yearning for freedom, she gazes longingly at the dark outlines of a cursed forest. Little does she know, her true destiny awaits beyond the shadows. Her heart once belonged to a brave knight who vanished into the depths of the forbidden woods, leaving her with nothing but memories. Clutching a locket containing his picture, she feels the weight of her loss. Driven by a flicker of hope, she takes her first step into the cursed realm. As she ventures deeper, the trees whisper secrets of ancient magic, their twisted branches reaching for her. Shadows dance at the periphery of her vision, and she can almost hear the knight's voice calling her name. Is he truly lost, or is there a way to bring him back? Suddenly, a shimmering light breaks through the canopy, revealing a path lined with glowing flowers. Drawn to their beauty, she follows the trail, unaware that each bloom holds a fragment of her knight's spirit. With every step, the magic pulses stronger through her veins. But the forest is not without its guardians. A fierce creature, half wolf and half owl, emerges from the shadows, challenging her intentions. Its eyes, filled with ancient wisdom, seem to pierce her soul. Will she fight, or will she plead for passage? With a trembling voice, she explains her quest for freedom and love. The creature, intrigued, softens its stance, revealing a hidden truth. Only those with pure hearts can traverse the cursed forest, and she is determined to prove her worth. Impressed by her courage, the guardian agrees to guide her through the forest. They embark on a journey woven with enchantments and trials. Each challenge reveals the strength of her heart, drawing her closer to the essence of her lost love. As they navigate treacherous paths, the princess faces illusions of her past, visions of her knight whispering sweet promises and moments of joy. Each one tugs at her heart, forcing her to confront the truth of her feelings. Can she truly let go? With every illusion, her resolve strengthens. She realizes that love is not just possession, it is freedom. Embracing this truth, she steps away from the visions, focusing instead on the path ahead and the connection she shares with her guardian. Deeper into the forest, they encounter a hidden glade where the knight's essence is trapped in a magical barrier. The princess feels a surge of emotions: anger, love, and longing. With her guardian's guidance, she must summon the courage to break the spell. Gathering her strength, she steps forward, chanting the ancient words taught by her guardian. The air thickens with magic as the barrier begins to crack. Time seems to suspend, and her heart races. This is the moment she has waited for. With a final burst of determination, the barrier shatters, revealing the knight in a radiant form, free for the first time in centuries. Their eyes meet across the glade, and in that instant, the world fades away, leaving only their connection. But freedom comes with a price. The knight reveals that his return will consume the magic of the forest. They must decide, will they choose personal happiness or sacrifice for the sake of the realm? Both hearts heavy with emotion, they reflect on their journey and the lives affected by their choices. The princess realizes that true love means embracing sacrifice, and she feels a sense of peace in her decision. In a poignant moment, the princess whispers her love one last time, releasing the knight to the magic of the forest. As he fades, she knows that their love will endure beyond time and space, a bond unbroken by destiny. As the knight's presence dissipates, the forest awakens, vibrant and alive once more. The guardian watches with pride, knowing that their love has restored balance. The princess stands tall, a symbol of strength and sacrifice. With a renewed spirit, the princess emerges from the forest, transformed by her journey. No longer just a heartbroken girl, she is now a beacon of hope for others seeking freedom and love. Her story becomes legend, a tale whispered through the ages. And so, the heartbroken princess discovered that true freedom lies not in holding on, but in the ability to let go. Her love, though sacrificed, became a guiding light for many, revealing that the greatest magic is love that transcends even the darkest of curses. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of crimson and gold, the princess ventured deeper into the cursed forest. Each step echoed her heart's ache, yet a flicker of determination ignited within her. Legends spoke of ancient spirits that roamed these woods, guardians of lost hopes and dreams, waiting to be awakened by a heart brave enough to seek them. The air thickened with a strange magic, whispering secrets of the past. With every step, the princess remembered her lost love, feeling his presence wrapped around her like a gentle breeze. She thought of the promises made beneath the stars, and how they were now shadows of what could have been, fueling her resolve to find a way to rewrite her fate. Her journey led her to an ancient altar, overgrown with vines and shrouded in mystery. Legends claimed that those who dared to make a sacrifice at this altar could summon the spirits of the forest. With trembling hands, she placed a small, delicate locket, the last token of her love, upon the stone surface, her heart pounding with hope and fear. As the locket touched the stone, a surge of energy burst forth, illuminating the night. Spectral figures began to materialize, their soft glow casting an enchanting light over the forest. They danced around her, their voices harmonizing in a melody that resonated through her soul, reminding her of the love she had lost and the strength she still possessed. One spirit, radiant and ethereal, stepped forward, its voice a gentle caress. "You seek freedom, dear princess, but first, you must confront the shadows of your past. Only then can true love guide you to your destiny." The princess felt a tremor of fear as memories flooded back, but she knew she had to face her pain to move forward. The spirit gestured, and the forest transformed around her, revealing scenes from her past. The laughter shared, the tender embraces, and the bittersweet moments that had defined her love. Each image flickered like a candle in the wind, urging her to embrace the beauty and the pain, reminding her of the strength that love had gifted her. Tears streamed down her cheeks as she relived her heartache, yet amidst the sorrow, she felt an undeniable warmth. The spirit spoke again. "True courage lies not in forgetting, but in cherishing those moments. Let them guide you as you forge your path to freedom." With renewed strength, she nodded, embracing the spirit's words. The forest continued to shift, revealing a path intertwined with vibrant flowers and ancient trees that seemed to whisper encouragement. With each step, the princess felt lighter, as if the burdens of her past were being lifted. The spirits danced joyfully around her, inspiring her to move forward with hope and courage. Suddenly, the forest darkened and a growl echoed through the trees. A fierce creature emerged from the shadows, its eyes burning with an ancient fury. It was a guardian of the forest, tasked with testing the hearts of those who dared to seek freedom. The princess stood firm, her heart racing, ready to confront whatever challenge lay ahead. The guardian spoke, its voice like thunder. "Only those with unwavering love can pass. Show me your heart." The princess closed her eyes, recalling every moment of her love, every sacrifice, and every tear shed. She summoned her memories, weaving them into a tapestry of light that enveloped her, radiating pure emotion. As the light expanded, it illuminated the guardian, revealing a creature that was once a noble spirit, cursed for its inability to love. The princess felt a pang of compassion for the guardian, realizing that they were both prisoners of their own hearts. A bond formed in that moment, a shared understanding of love's trials. "You have shown me the truth of your heart," the guardian said, its voice softening. "You may pass, but remember that love requires sacrifice. Only by letting go can you embrace a future filled with possibilities." The princess felt the weight of those words, knowing that her journey was only just beginning. With the guardian's blessing, the princess stepped forward into a clearing vibrant with life and beauty. Sunlight cascaded through the branches, illuminating a hidden sanctuary where the past and future coexisted. It was here that she felt the magic of the forest wrapping around her, fueling her with ancient wisdom and newfound hopes. In the heart of the sanctuary stood an ancient tree, its bark twisted and gnarled, telling stories of time. The princess approached it, sensing the power radiating from its core. She placed her hand on the trunk, feeling a pulse of magic flow through her, connecting her to the very essence of the forest and her own heart's desires. The tree whispered to her, sharing secrets of love transcending time and space. It spoke of sacrifices made for true happiness and the importance of letting go to find oneself. Inspired, the princess realized that she must take the knowledge of her past and weave it into a brighter future, one where love could flourish once more. With newfound clarity, the princess made a vow to honor her past while seeking a future filled with love and freedom. She stepped back from the tree, feeling lighter than ever before, as if the burdens of her heart were lifted. The spirits danced around her in celebration of her transformation, a reminder that love can be reborn. As she made her way back through the forest, the path seemed clearer and filled with promise. Each step resonated with a newfound purpose, and the whispers of the trees guided her toward a destiny not yet written. She felt as if the very fabric of the forest was weaving her journey into something extraordinary. Suddenly, a flicker of movement caught her eye. In the distance, she noticed a figure silhouetted against the shimmering light. It was another traveler, someone who had also dared to traverse the cursed forest in search of freedom. The princess felt a thrill of excitement. Could this be a chance encounter that might change her fate forever? As the figure approached, the princess saw a tall man with striking features, his expression a mix of determination and sorrow. There was an undeniable connection between them, a shared understanding of loss and longing. Their eyes met, and in that moment, both felt the stirrings of a bond transcending time and the weight of their respective curses. "I am Eric," he introduced himself, his voice deep and resonant. "I have wandered these woods for years, seeking a way to break the curse that binds my heart." The princess felt a pang of sympathy, realizing their journeys mirrored one another. She shared her own story, revealing the love she had lost and the lessons learned in the heart of the forest. Eric listened intently, his eyes reflecting understanding and empathy. "Perhaps, together, we can find a way to confront our pasts and embrace a shared future," he suggested, hope flickering in his tone. The princess felt a rush of emotions. Could this newfound connection be the key to unlocking both their hearts and destinies? In that moment, the princess understood that her journey was not just about her freedom, but also about the hearts she could touch along the way. Together, they decided to delve deeper into the forest's mysteries, determined to uncover the truth hidden within its ancient roots and discover the magic of love they both sought. With every step they took together, the forest seemed to come alive with possibilities, resonating with their shared hopes. Lush greenery and vibrant blooms surrounded them, whispering secrets of love and sacrifice. The princess felt a thrill of optimism. Perhaps this partnership was the beginning of a love story that would change both their fates. They soon stumbled upon a hidden glade, where ancient stones stood in a circle, worn smooth by time. The air buzzed with energy, and the spirits of the forest seemed to gather, watching with keen interest. It was here that the princess felt the pull of destiny, urging her to unlock the magic that could break their curses and bind their hearts. As they stepped into the circle of stones, a surge of power enveloped them, awakening the ancient magic that lay dormant. The stones glowed brighter, and whispers filled the air, urging them to unite their hearts and share their burdens. In that moment, the princess realized that true love could not only heal their wounds, but also illuminate their path. With hearts intertwined, the princess and Eric spoke vows of love and commitment, their voices rising like a hymn to the ancient trees. In that sacred moment, they felt the bonds of their curses beginning to unravel, as if the energy of the forest itself was assisting them in breaking free from their pasts. Hope surged within her soul. As they finished their vows, the forest erupted in a symphony of light and sound. Spirits danced joyfully, celebrating the union of hearts that had chosen love over despair. The princess felt a deep connection with Eric, realizing that together they could navigate whatever challenges lay ahead. Their love a beacon in the darkness. Suddenly, the ground trembled beneath them, and a powerful force surged through the glade. The ancient magic was awakening, and it demanded a final test. The princess and Eric exchanged determined glances. They knew they had to face this challenge together. Love had brought them this far, and now it would guide them through the trials to come. With their hands clasped tightly, they focused on each other's hearts, drawing strength from their shared love. The glade around them transformed, shifting into a storm of light and shadow that swirled ominously. They knew they must remain united, embracing the power of their bond to overcome the trials that awaited them. As the tempest roared, the ancient spirits began to chant in unison, their voices reverberating through the glade like thunder. The princess felt the energy of the forest surging around them, urging them to stay focused on their love. They closed their eyes, trusting that their hearts would guide them through the storm. In that moment of unity, a brilliant light burst forth from their entwined hands, cutting through the darkness like a beacon. The storm began to dissipate, revealing the true power of love to overcome even the most formidable challenges. The princess opened her eyes, feeling hope blossom within her heart, stronger than ever before. As the last remnants of the storm faded, the ancient stones glowed with a gentle light, sealing their vows and their love within the heart of the forest. The spirits danced around them, singing songs of joy and celebration. The princess realized that they had not only faced their fears, but had also awakened a new magic that would forever change their destinies. With their hearts lightened and spirits renewed, the princess and Eric stepped out of the stone circle, ready to face the world beyond the forest. Their love was no longer a burden, but a source of strength, fueling them with hope for the adventures that lay ahead. Together, they would rewrite their stories, entwined forever in a bond forged through trials. As they emerged from the forest, the sun broke through the clouds, bathing them in warm light. The world before them was vast and filled with possibilities, a canvas yet to be painted with their journeys. Together, they vowed to explore every corner of their destinies, unafraid to embrace love's magic in all its forms. With hearts intertwined, they ventured into the unknown, ready to share their love and the lessons learned from the cursed forest. They knew the challenges ahead would test their bond, but they were no longer afraid. Love had transformed them, and together, they could face anything the world threw their way. As they continued their journey, the story of the heartbroken princess and the brave traveler became legend. They became a symbol of love's resilience, a reminder that even the darkest curses can be overcome with courage, understanding, and heartfelt commitment. Their tale would be whispered through the ages, inspiring others to seek their own paths to love and freedom. As the sun set behind the towering trees, the shadows of the cursed forest loomed large, echoing the heartache of the princess. She felt the magic of the woods tugging at her heart, drawing her deeper into its embrace. Here, the whispers of ancient spells seemed to call her name, promising both freedom and danger. The brave traveler, now entwined in the fate of the princess, sensed her turmoil as he walked beside her. His heart ached for her suffering. He could see the weight of her sorrow reflected in her eyes. Together, they ventured deeper, a bond forged in shared pain and hope. Suddenly, the air shimmered around them, revealing a hidden glade where time seemed to stand still. Ancient trees with gnarled branches whispered secrets of love lost and found. Here, the princess felt a flicker of hope, as if the forest itself could heal her broken heart. In this enchanted space, the traveler knelt beside a shimmering pool, its waters said to reveal one's true desires. Entranced, the princess approached, her heart racing. Would her longing for freedom and love be reflected in the depths of this mystical water? The traveler reached out to the waters and spoke a wish, asking for guidance in breaking the curse that bound the princess. As he did, the surface rippled violently, revealing visions of their future intertwined with trials yet to come. Each image sparkled with peril and promise. Among the swirling images, a dark figure emerged, a guardian of the forest, tasked with protecting its secrets. The guardian's piercing gaze fell upon the couple, challenging their intentions. Would they prove worthy of the magic that could set the princess free? The guardian spoke in a voice like thunder, demanding a trial of hearts. The princess and the traveler must confront their deepest fears and the truth of their love. Only through overcoming these trials could they hope to break the curse and find their freedom. With a nod of determination, the couple agreed to the challenge. The guardian led them to a sacred circle, where the air crackled with energy. They could feel the weight of destiny pressing upon them, urging them to fight for their love. Their first trial summoned visions of the past, exposing the princess's heartache and the traveler's own burdens. As each painful memory unfolded, they were forced to confront their weaknesses. Tears flowed, but with each revelation, their resolve strengthened. In the second trial, the couple faced their greatest fears, a swirling mist conjuring shadows of doubt and loss. Each shadow whispered lies, seeking to tear them apart. Yet, hand in hand, they fought back, declaring their unwavering commitment to one another. As the trials progressed, the guardian observed silently, a flicker of approval in his eyes. The couple, though weary, drew strength from their love, understanding that each challenge brought them closer together. Their hearts beat as one, igniting ancient magic within the forest. With the final trial approaching, the couple faced one last daunting challenge, a test of sacrifice. They were asked to give up something precious to them for the sake of their love. What would they be willing to lose to be free together? As they pondered, memories flooded their minds. The price of love they had already paid, the journey, their struggles, the hope that blossomed in the darkest of times. They realized that their love was worth any sacrifice, no matter how painful it might be. Finally, with tears in their eyes, they made their choice. The princess offered the jewel of her royal lineage, a symbol of her past. The traveler laid down his cherished sword, a token of his battles. In that moment, they sealed their commitment to one another above all else. As their sacrifices resonated through the forest, the air shimmered once more, and a powerful wave of magic enveloped them. The guardian stepped forward, acknowledging their bravery and selflessness, declaring that the curse was now broken. In that moment, the curse that bound the princess shattered like glass, releasing her into the embrace of freedom. She felt lighter, unburdened by the weight of her past, and free to forge a new future with the traveler by her side. But their journey was far from over. As they stepped forward, the guardian revealed that the forest held more mysteries yet to be uncovered. New challenges awaited, but together, they were ready to face whatever came next, hand in hand. Venturing further into the heart of the forest, they stumbled upon a hidden village, vibrant with life and magic. The villagers, aware of their journey, greeted them warmly, offering guidance and wisdom for the trials that lay ahead. Among the villagers, an elder approached, eyes sparkling with ancient knowledge. He spoke of a mythical creature that guarded the heart of the forest, a being that could grant them powerful gifts if they proved their worth. Intrigued, the couple listened closely as the elder shared tales of the creature's past and the trials it imposed upon those who sought its power. The air was thick with anticipation, the promise of new adventures igniting their spirits. Eager to embrace the next chapter, the couple prepared to embark on the journey to find this legendary creature. They thanked the villagers for their kindness, their hearts filled with hope and excitement for what lay ahead in the enchanted forest. As they traversed deeper into the forest, the landscape shifted dramatically. Trees twisted in fantastical shapes, and vibrant flowers bloomed in colors unseen. Each step felt like a dance with magic itself, urging them onward toward their destiny. Suddenly, the ground trembled beneath them, and a roar echoed through the trees. They froze, hearts racing as a colossal creature emerged from the shadows, its scales glimmering like jewels. This was the guardian of the forest they had heard about, and it demanded their intent. The couple stood firm, explaining their quest for love and freedom, and their willingness to undergo any trials the creature set before them. The creature listened intently, its fiery eyes assessing their sincerity and strength. Impressed by their bravery, the creature revealed its first trial, navigating a labyrinth of illusions that tested their trust in one another. If they faltered, the labyrinth would ensnare them forever, lost in a maze of their own fears. Resolute, the couple entered the maze together, their hands clasped tightly. Each turn presented illusions of past insecurities and doubts that threatened to pull them apart, but they pressed forward, trusting in their love. As they ventured deeper, the illusions intensified, showing them moments of betrayal and heartbreak. The couple faced these visions with courage, affirming their bond and sharing heartfelt reassurances, reaffirming their commitment to one another. Finally, they reached the heart of the labyrinth, where a mirror awaited them, reflecting not just their faces, but the essence of their souls. They stood before it, seeing their true selves and the love that bound them. With newfound understanding, they embraced and declared their love aloud, shattering the illusions that had tried to bind them. The walls of the labyrinth dissolved, revealing a path leading onward, filled with bright light and hope. As they emerged from the labyrinth, the creature awaited them, recognition of their triumph evident in its eyes. It commended their resilience and offered them the next trial, a test of sacrifice far greater than before. Their hearts raced at the thought of what lay ahead. The creature explained that this trial would involve a personal sacrifice, not of items, but of memories. They would need to part with a cherished memory to gain insight into their future together. The stakes had never been higher. Faced with the gravity of the situation, the couple shared their most cherished memories, knowing that the bond they built was stronger than any single moment. They spoke of laughter, joy, and the light each memory brought to their hearts. After much reflection, the princess chose to part with a memory of her royal ball, where she felt trapped yet beautiful. The traveler let go of a moment from his past battles, one that filled him with pride, but also pain. Their sacrifices intertwined, a testament to their love. In that poignant moment, the memories unraveled like threads, floating away on the wind. A sense of loss washed over them, but with it came clarity and strength. They felt the forest pulse with energy, affirming that their love was worth the sacrifice. The creature, witnessing their sacrifice, acknowledged the depth of their love and bestowed upon them a gift, a vision of their future together. The couple gasped as they beheld a glimpse of a life filled with joy, adventure, and the warmth of family. As the vision faded, the couple found themselves filled with a renewed sense of purpose. They understood that every challenge was an opportunity to strengthen their bond, and that their love was a powerful force capable of overcoming any obstacle. With their hearts intertwined and their spirits high, they stepped forward, ready for the final challenge. The creature revealed that they would now face a trial of endurance, a journey through the treacherous terrain of the forest's heart. As they traversed the terrain, they encountered fierce storms and magical beasts lurking in the shadows. With each obstacle, they kept their focus on each other, drawing strength from their love to push through the adversity. During one such storm, they were separated for a brief moment, the winds howling and the trees bending to the chaos. Panic surged through them, but they called out to each other, their voices cutting through the tempest, reminding them of their unbreakable bond. Reunited, they pressed on and discovered a hidden cave, its entrance glowing with an inviting light. Inside, they found ancient scrolls detailing the forest's secrets and the magic that intertwined with their journey, offering clues to their next steps. As they deciphered the scrolls, they uncovered prophecies about a hidden treasure that would solidify their bond forever. However, the path to this treasure was shrouded in mystery, requiring them to solve riddles that tested their unity and trust. Embracing the challenge, they worked together to unravel the riddles, each answer revealing more about their relationship and the strength they shared. Laughter and joy filled the cave as they celebrated each small victory. With the final riddle solved, a doorway of light appeared, leading to the treasure that awaited them. The couple, hand in hand, took a deep breath, ready to step into the unknown, knowing their love would guide the way. As they entered, they were met with a breathtaking sight, a radiant crystal that pulsed with energy, symbolizing their love and the journey they had undertaken. It illuminated the entire cave, reflecting their hopes and dreams for the future. With hearts full of joy and gratitude, they approached the crystal, feeling its warmth envelop them. They knew this treasure was not merely a symbol, but a testament to their journey and the love that had blossomed amidst the trials. As they touched the crystal, a surge of magic coursed through them, binding their hearts and souls together forever. They felt a powerful connection to the forest, to each other, and to the love that would guide them for all time. With their love now solidified, the couple turned to leave the cave, ready to embrace the next chapter of their lives together. The forest sang around them, celebrating their triumph and the magic they had awakened. As they journeyed back through the forest, they felt the magic thrumming beneath their feet, a reminder of all they had faced together. With every step, they knew their love was stronger than any curse, ready to face the world outside the enchanted forest. Upon reaching the forest's edge, they paused, gazing at the world beyond. It was vast and uncertain, yet they felt an exhilarating rush of anticipation. Together, they were ready to write their own story, a tale of love and adventure that would echo through the ages. As they stepped into the unknown, a gentle breeze swept through the trees, carrying with it the blessings of the forest. It whispered promises of new beginnings, and their hearts swelled with hope and excitement for the future that awaited them. Together, they ventured forth, their hearts united and their spirits unyielding. The challenges they faced had only strengthened their love, a love that would shine brightly, illuminating not just their path, but the lives of those around them. The forest behind them held stories of trials faced and love conquered, but ahead lay a canvas of endless possibilities. They embraced the uncertainty, knowing that with each step they took, they were creating a legacy of love that would last beyond time. Their journey had just begun, but they took solace in the knowledge that they were no longer bound by curses or fears. Love had freed them, and together they would carve their names into the annals of time, a testament to the power of love and sacrifice. With every heartbeat, they felt the magic of the forest resonate within them, a reminder of their incredible journey. They knew that love was not just an emotion, but a force that could change destinies and heal the deepest wounds. As the stars twinkled above, they whispered promises of love to one another, vowing to always cherish their bond. It was in their hearts that the real magic lived, and together they would continue to explore the realms of love, adventure, and destiny forevermore. With the soft glow of dawn breaking through the trees, the princess stepped into the cursed forest, her heart heavy with longing. Each step she took echoed the pain of love lost, yet the promise of freedom fueled her resolve. She could feel the forest alive around her, whispering secrets of ancient magic and forgotten tales. As she ventured deeper, vines twisted like serpents, brushing against her skin, igniting memories of her lost love. The forest seemed to pulse with energy, each heartbeat resonating with her desire to break free. Was this magic meant to ensnare her, or could it guide her to the truth she sought? Suddenly, a chilling wind swept through the trees, carrying with it a melody of sorrow. It spoke of the ancient spirits trapped within the forest, bound by a curse, longing for their own release. The princess sensed their pain and realized her journey was intertwined with theirs. Determined to help, the princess followed the sound, guided by her heart, She soon uncovered a clearing filled with shimmering light, where the spirits danced in agony. They were trapped in a loop of time, their faces mirroring her own heartbreak and longing. In that moment, the princess understood the true essence of love. It was about sacrifice and healing, even for those not of her world. She knelt, offering her own heart as a token of hope, a plea for their freedom and a chance to rewrite destinies. The forest reacted as if acknowledging her sacrifice. The air shimmered and the spirits turned toward her, their sorrow transforming into gratitude. They reached out, intertwining their ethereal hands with hers, a connection forged through shared pain and love. Suddenly, the ground trembled beneath her, and a surge of energy coursed through the princess, illuminating the darkness. The curse began to unravel, revealing paths of light that promised liberation. She felt the weight of her heartbreak lifting, replaced by a burgeoning hope. Yet, just as freedom seemed within reach, a dark figure emerged from the shadows. The sorcerer who had cast the curse. His eyes glinted with malice, threatening to undo everything the princess had fought for. She stood her ground, ready to defend not just herself, but the spirits she had come to love. "You cannot break my curse," he bellowed, summoning dark magic to crush her spirit. But the princess felt the warmth of the spirits beside her, their collective energy inspiring her to fight back. Love, it seemed, was the greatest weapon of all. With newfound strength, she unleashed a wave of light, a manifestation of her love for her lost one and the spirits. The light clashed with the sorcerer's darkness, creating a spectacle of magic that illuminated the entire forest, revealing its hidden beauty. In the midst of the chaos, the princess felt a surge of energy from her lost love, who had always believed in her strength. It was as if he was whispering encouragement, fueling her determination to end the curse once and for all. With one final effort, she directed all her love towards the sorcerer, piercing through his darkness with a blinding light. As the light enveloped him, his form began to dissolve, the curse shattering into 1,000 pieces, freeing the forest from its grasp. As the dust settled, the spirits transformed into radiant beings, their chains of sorrow broken. The princess felt a wave of joy wash over her. She had not only freed them, but had also discovered her own path to healing and acceptance. With the forest now alive with vibrant colors and laughter, the princess took a moment to reflect on her journey. She had faced darkness, yet love had guided her through every trial. It was a reminder that even in heartbreak, one could find freedom and purpose. As she stepped out of the forest, the princess felt the weight of her heart lifted, replaced by the promise of new beginnings. The love she had lost would always remain, woven into the very fabric of her being, but now she was free to create her own destiny. In the end, love is not simply a bond, it is a force that can transform, heal, and inspire. The princess discovered that in seeking freedom, she had not only saved others, but had also found herself amidst the shadows of her heart. May we all remember that love's true magic lies in our courage to embrace it, even in the face of darkness. With newfound resolve, the princess stepped deeper into the cursed forest, shadows whispering tales of forgotten magic. The air shimmered around her, thick with ancient secrets longing to be uncovered. Her heart ached, not just from her past, but from the weight of destiny forging ahead. Each step echoed with the memories of her lost love, yet she pressed on, determined to find the truth behind the forest's curse. Ghostly figures flitted between the trees, remnants of souls trapped by sorrow, calling out to her. Suddenly, a flicker of light caught her eye. A radiant flower, blooming defiantly amidst decay, seemed to pulse with life. Drawn to its beauty, she reached out, feeling a warmth that surged through her fingertips. As she touched the flower, visions flooded her mind. A glimpse into a world where love conquered all. She saw her love bound to the forest by an ancient spell, waiting for her to break it. Hope ignited within her heart again. Realizing that her heart's true desire was to free him, the princess felt a surge of magic coursing through her veins. She understood that freedom was not just for herself, but for the one she loved as well. With determination, she gathered the strength of all the lost souls surrounding her, their whispers merging with her own. Together, they formed a bond powerful enough to shatter the curse that held her love captive. As the magic surged, the forest trembled. Trees swayed and shadows twisted into forms of hope rather than despair. The princess could feel the curse weakening, unraveling with each heartbeat of love she shared. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows, a familiar face, radiant and full of life. It was her love, awakened from the stasis that had bound him. Their eyes locked, igniting a spark that traveled through time and space. Tears brimmed in her eyes as he stepped forward, words of gratitude spilling forth. The forest, once a prison, now transformed into a sanctuary of rebirth and renewal, echoed with their joy. Together, they began to walk through the forest, hand in hand. Every step they took banished darkness, illuminating a path towards their future. A future unburdened by the past or the weight of the curse. As they ventured further, the whispers of the forest transformed into songs of celebration. The magic of love had not only healed their hearts, but also awakened the very spirit of the forest itself. A majestic clearing opened before them, where the sky met the earth in a magnificent dance of colors. The princess knew their love had rewritten the fate of this enchanted realm, forever intertwining their destinies. In that moment, she understood the true lesson of her journey. That love, when embraced, can conquer even the darkest of curses. It was their unwavering bond that brought light back to this forsaken place. As the first stars began to twinkle in the night sky, the couple shared a soft kiss, sealing their promise of forever. The forest, now vibrant, pulsed with magic, a testament to their love story. The spirits of the lost souls danced around them, celebrating their newfound freedom. The princess smiled, knowing that she had not only freed herself, but had also brought peace to those who had suffered alongside her. As dawn approached, the princess and her love stood at the edge of the forest, ready to embrace whatever awaited them beyond. Their journey was far from over, yet they were united in purpose and heart. In their hearts, they carried the magic of the forest and the lessons learned through love and sacrifice. It was a reminder that true freedom lies not in escape, but in the choices we make to embrace our destinies together. May we all remember the courage it takes to love fiercely, for it is love that can transcend time and heal the deepest scars. The princess's journey teaches us that even in the darkest forests, light can always be found.